I've got the glitter glued on my skin to hide the hollow where the cold gets in. The microphone is cold against my palm. It's shouting my name, filling the roads, but I'm just a costume that nobody knows. And I'm crying in the spotlight, blinded by the glare, searching for a ghost who isn't even there. The applause is a thunder, a beautiful sound, but I'm just a wreck that's never been found. Every note is a needle, every word is a lie, performing my heart out just to say goodbye. Yeah, the world is watching, the cameras are hot, but I'm crying in the spotlight for the love I haven't got. I sing the bridge and I hit the high C, but I'm hoping the shadows will swallow me. I see a silhouette standing by the door, and my heart hits the wood of the hollow floor. But it's just a stranger checking their phone, a sharp reminder that I'm standing alone. I'm leaning on the marble of a crowded bar, counting up the miles to wherever you are. There's a sea of voices, a velvet tide, but I'm looking for a place where a heart can hide. I got a drink I don't want, in a hand I don't hold, in a room full of warmth I'm shivering cold. Every laugh is a blade, every touch is a sting, while I'm waiting for a phone that'll never ring. And I'm alone with 1,000 faces tonight, drowning in the glow of the party light. There's a world of people, a million eyes, but I'm just a secret in a room full of lies. I'm a ghost in the static, a break in the beat, walking through a crowd on a dead-end street. Yeah, the air is thick, but I can't quite breathe. I'm alone with 1,000 faces, and I just wanna leave. Someone's asking me a question about my day. I give them a version that's easy to say. I weave through the bodies like a ghost in a dream, while I'm tearing apart every seam. I see couples dancing, I see lovers fly underneath the glitter of a rented sky. But the more they smile, the more I feel that nothing in this room is actually real. If I screamed your name, would the music stop? Or would I just be another raindrop in a storm of people who don't know my name, playing a part in a hollow game masterclass? 'Cause I'm alone with 1,000 faces tonight, drowning in the glow of the party light. There's a world of people, a million eyes, but I'm just a secret in a room full of lies. I'm a ghost in the static, a break in the beat, walking through a crowd on a dead-end street. Yeah, the air is thick, but I can't quite breathe. I'm alone with 1,000 faces, and I just wanna leave. Just a face in the crowd, just a heart in the dark, 1,000 strangers, not a single spark. Alone, so alone, so alone. Sitting at the table while the dinner talk flies, hiding a shipwreck behind my eyes. I'm nodding along to the stories they tell, a perfect performance, and I play it so well. The clink of the silverware, the roar of the street, the sound of a city that stays on its feet. I'm screaming for help with a look or a sigh, but the world is too busy to look in my eyes. And I'm crying without being hurt tonight, a silent explosion in the middle of the light. I'm shouting your name in a soundproof room, while the rest of the world is in beautiful bloom. There's no heavy sobbing, no tears on my face, just a hollowed out spirit in a crowded space. Yeah, I'm breaking in half while the radio plays, crying without being heard through the haze. I'm standing in line at the corner cafe. How can I help you, is all that they say. I wanna say save me, I wanna say he's gone, but I just order coffee and try to move on. The engine is humming, the tires are loud. I'm a whisper of rain in a thunderous cloud. You can be shattered and still make no sound, like a leaf hitting water instead of the ground. Is my voice getting thinner? Is my ghost getting old? Am I becoming a story that's never been told? I'm waving my hands from the bottom of the sea, but everyone's looking right through me. 'Cause I'm crying without being hurt tonight, a silent explosion in the middle of the light. I'm shouting your name in a soundproof room, while the rest of the world is in beautiful bloom. There's no heavy sobbing, no tears on my face, just a hollowed out spirit in a crowded space. Yeah, I'm breaking in half while the radio plays, crying without being heard through their haze. Can you hear that? The sound of nothing, the sound of me breaking, and no one turning around.
Ivory is turning to a ghost like gray. Under the weight of the months you've been away, I used to play the melody that made you lean in close. Now I'm just a witness to the things I miss the most. The sheet music is yellowed, curled up at the edge, like the dying flowers on our windowsill ledge. I reach for a middle seat, but my fingers start to shake, thinking of the harmony we didn't get to make. Genius. And there's dust on the piano, silence in the keys. I'm a lonesome anthem brought down to my knees. Every note we shed is buried in the grit. I try to find the chorus, but I can't remember it. It's a graveyard of songs that we used to know, covered in the velvet of a slow motion snow. Yeah, the music died the day you closed the lid. Now I'm just tracing circles where our secrets hid. I remember how your rings would click against the wood, keeping perfect rhythm when I never thought I could. Now the only sound is the settling of the floor and the draft that's blowing underneath the bedroom door. I could wipe away the layers, I could polish up the gloss, but it wouldn't change the texture of this heavy hollow loss. I'm terrified to play because the echo would be clear, that I'm the only one left in the room to hear songs select. If I play a minor chord, will it bring you back to life? Or just sharpen up the edge of this quiet silver knife? The air is thick with used to be's and never gonna be's, while the dust keeps settling on my memories. And there's dust on the piano, silence in the keys. I'm a lonesome anthem brought down to my knees. Every note we shed is buried in the grit. I try to find the chorus, but I can't remember it. It's a graveyard of songs that we used to know, covered in the velvet of a slow motion snow. Yeah, the music died the day you closed the lid. Now I'm just tracing circles where our secrets hid. Just a thin gray line over 88 keys of pain. I think I'll let it sit there until it starts to rain. Night with a single out of tune low note. There's a gold ring sitting in a porcelain dish next to the ashes of a burnt out wish. You promised forever like it was easy to keep, but now I'm just counting the secrets you sleep. The ink on the paper has started to bleed, like a map to a country I no longer need. I walk through the kitchen, I trip on the air, where the ghost of your laughter is still standing there. We built up a kingdom on shifting white sands. Now I'm holding the blueprints with trembling hands. Every I'll do is a debt left unpaid in the room
up the pieces of a broken vow. They're cutting through my skin, and I don't know how to put them back together, or let them just lie under the weight of a gray, hollow sky. It was etched into stone, now it's dust on the floor. I'm picking up pieces of a life we don't live anymore. For better or worse, ended up being the latter. I'm sweeping the floor, but it doesn't much matter. The cracks in the ceiling, the holes in the wall, are nothing compared to the height of the fall. How do you mend what was never supposed to break? How do you swallow a lifetime of mistakes? Yeah, I'm picking up the pieces of a broken vow. They're cutting through my skin, and I don't know how to put them back together, let them just lie under the weight of a gray, hollow sky. It was etched into stone, now it's dust on the floor. I'm picking up pieces of a life we don't live anymore. One piece for the always, one piece for the true, one jagged shard for the version of you I'm letting go now, but I don't know how to breathe in the wreckage of a broken vow. I'm staring at the squares of a lighter shade of blue, where the sunlight spent the summer dancing over you. Song maintenance, I took down the glass, I couldn't bear the glass, watching us frozen while the seasons passed. Now there's just a ghost of a border on the wall, a map of a kingdom that had to fall. I told myself that clearing space would set me free, but the absence is the only thing I see. And now I'm living with these empty picture frames, holding on to memories that don't have any names. I stripped away the edges, I took away the view, but the outline on the wallpaper is shaped just like you. It's a gallery of nothing, a house of hollow wood. I put them back together, if I only thought I could. Yeah, the wall
silence of these empty picture frames. The dust has settled where your smile used to sit. The jagged little pieces, I just couldn't make them fit. A's lyrics, I put the photos in a shoebox under the bed, trying to quiet all the things we never said. But every time I walk past that lonely stretch of hall, I feel the weight of every shadow on the wall. The frame is just a border way to keep things in. But how do you contain where the grief begins? If I fill them up with landscapes or faces I don't know, will it finally give my heavy heart a place to go? Or is the wood just waiting for a ghost to come back home? Fill the hollow centers of the life I live alone. 'Cause I'm living with these empty picture frames, holding on to memories that don't have any names. I stripped away the edges, I took away the view, but the outline on the wallpaper is shaped just like you. It's a gallery of nothing, a house of hollow wood. I put them back together if I only thought I could. Yeah, the wall is very lonely, but it's screaming just the same. In the silence of these empty picture frames. Just a nail in the plaster, just a space on the shelf. I took you out of the frame, but I can't take you out of myself. The spotlight's hitting center stage, a harsh and heavy white. I'm wrapped in sequins shimmering, the diamond in the night. The band is playing something dirty, something they can dance to. And I'm smiling through the bridge like I was never meant to lose you. But the glare is getting blurry and the heat is rising high. It's the perfect camouflage for a heavy-hearted sigh. Nobody sees the glitter turning into silver tracks, while I'm singing to the rafters with a heart that's full of cracks. And I'm crying under the lights, where everything is bright, hiding all my shadows in the middle of the night. They're cheering for the melody, they're reaching for my hand, but I'm a broken instrument that they don't understand. Yeah, the colors are exploding, a neon blue parade, but I'm just a lonely girl standing in the shade. It's a beautiful performance, it's a tragic kind of height.
drowning in the shimmer, crying under the lights. Genius. I look out at the front row, see a couple in the dark. He's got his arm around her, and it hits me like a spark of a fire that we started, then we left out in the rain. Now I'm feeding all the oxygen to the fire of my pain. The lyrics say I'm over it, the lyrics say I'm free, but the girl inside the costume is screaming, look at me. I hit the highest note and let the salt run down my face, hoping they just think it's sweat from the fever of the chase. Metro lyrics, burn it brighter, let the strobes go wild. Keep the camera focused on the face that's reconciled. But behind the golden curtain, where the sequins lose their shine, I'm just a lonely heartbeat running out of time. And I'm crying under the lights, where everything is bright, hiding all my shadows in the middle of the night. They're cheering for the melody, they're reaching for my hand, but I'm a broken instrument that they don't understand. Yeah, the colors are exploding, a neon blue parade, but I'm just a lonely girl standing in the shade. It's a beautiful performance, it's a tragic kind of height, drowning in the shimmer, crying under the light. Turn the lights down, let the house go black. The show is over, but you're never coming back. Just the glitter and the tears under the lights.
I put my heart on a skateboard, pushed it down your street. No helmet, no brakes, no warning, just faith under my feet. Every crack in the sidewalk knew my name too well. I smiled like I was flying while I was headed for hell. You said, trust me, it's a smooth ride. I believed every word you said. Didn't see the curve in the distance, didn't hear the voice in my head. I put my heart on a skateboard, let it roll into your hands. One wrong turn, one hard landing, now it barely understands how love can feel like freedom, then leave you scarred and bare. I put my heart on a skateboard, and you watched it break at the end. I laughed when it started wobbling, said this is how love feels. Every fall I called it destiny, every called it real. You stood there on the corner like you'd stay the whole way through. But when the speed got dangerous, I was riding alone without you. You said I never asked you to jump, but you never told me to stop. I would've slowed it down for you if I knew you'd let me drop. I put my heart on a skateboard, chased your shadow down the road. Thought you'd run beside me when the night got cold. Now love feels like a sidewalk covered in regret. I put my heart on a skateboard, and I wish I never left. Maybe love needs breaks, maybe faith needs time, maybe hearts are meant to roll on someone else's line. If I could rewind the pavement, hear the warning in the sound, I'd carry my heart in my hands instead of letting it hit the ground. You're walking away clean while I'm counting the scars. Funny how you stayed standing when I fell this hard. I put my heart on a skateboard, thought pain was part of the art. But freedom without protection is just another way to fall apart. If loving you was reckless, then I finally admit I put my heart on a skateboard, and you never tried to catch it. Now it's chipped and shaken, still rolling but slow. Next time I give my heart away, I'll walk, I won't let it go. I still buy the coffee that you used to like. I leave a little room for your keys on the spike. The hallway is empty, the welcome mat's dry, but I'm still living under a maybe sky. I know that you told me it's better this way, that the colors of us had all turned into gray. But I'm stubborn and foolish and stuck in the past, building a house that was never meant to last. So I'm leaving the lights on, just in case you get tired of searching for a familiar face. I'm keeping the porch lit, a star in the dark, waiting for the engine of your car to spark. The neighbors all whisper that I've lost my mind, but I can't leave the memory of you and I behind. Yeah, the electric bill's high, but my spirit is gone, and I'm scared of the dark. So I'm leaving the lights on. The shadows are heavy, they pull at my feet as I watch the headlights crawl down the street. Every brake light that flickers, every door that slams, is a pulse in the silence of my Instagram jams. I should flip the switch but I have these promises I'm trying to keep. To a girl who isn't coming, to a heart that's moved on, while I'm still here waiting for a permanent dawn. They say that the healing begins with a spark, but how can I heal well? Oh, I'm scared of the dark. If I turn off the glow, then the story is through, and I'm not quite ready to stop looking for you. So I'm leaving the lights on, just in case you get tired of searching for a familiar face. I'm keeping the porch lit, a star in the dark, waiting for the engine of your car to spark. The neighbors all whisper that I've lost my mind, but I can't leave the memory of you and I behind. Yeah, the electric bill's high, but my spirit is gone, and I'm scared of the dark. So I'm leaving the lights on, burning bright, waiting through the night, just to glow in the window until you come home. The envelope is yellow, sitting on the dash. A little piece of paper, a whole lot of crash. Genius. I know every curve of the ink in your name, but opening the seal feels like fuel in the flame. It's been sitting on the counter, then moved to the drawer. I'm terrified of what you don't feel anymore. The stamp is a bird that's forgotten to fly, just like the hello that turned into goodbye. And it's the last letter, heavy and white, a ghost in my pocket in the middle of the night. I'm holding the secret you folded in three, scared that the truth is you're better off without me. Every word is a bullet, I'm not ready to take another sharp piece of a heart about to break. So I'll keep the seal tight and the truth out of head, living in the silence of the things you never said. Maybe it's an apology, or maybe it's a blame. Maybe it's the reason that you couldn't have stayed. I trace the sharp corners with a trembling thumb, while the rest of my body is cold and it's numb. If I never read it, then we're not really through. I can still pretend there's a me and a you, but the ink is a shadow bleeding through to the back, and my courage is something I've started to lack. Is it a mercy, or is it a curse, to stay in the dark when the light might be worse? I'm staring at the paper like a holy broken thing, waiting for the winter that
your handwriting will bring songs to let. 'Cause it's the last letter, heavy and white, a ghost in my pocket in the middle of the night. I'm holding the secrets you folded in three, scared that the truth is you're better off without me. Every word is a bullet, I'm not ready to take another sharp piece of a heart about to break. So I'll keep the seal tight and the truth out of head, living in the silence of the things you never said. Unopened, untouched. I loved you too little, or I loved you too much. Still sealed. Sound of a match striking or a soft paper tear. I'm a blurred out face in a grainy frame, just a body drifting without a name. The sidewalk is pulsing, a river of gray, and I'm letting the current just wash me away. Shoulders are brushing, the rhythm is fast, but I'm stuck in a loop of a life in the past. The world is a kaleidoscope spinning too bright, while I'm chasing the ghost of a faded light. And I'm lost in the crowd, invisible and blue, searching for shadows that look just like you. There's an ocean of people, a forest of skin, but I don't know where I'm supposed to begin. I'm shouting your name, but the wind takes the sound in a city where nobody looks at the ground. Yeah, I'm surrounded by millions, it's frantic and loud, but I've never been more lost in the crowd. The subway is screaming, the lights flicker low. I'm watching the people with nowhere to go. I see a reflection in the window's dark glass, and I don't recognize the ghost as I pass. You used to be the compass, the north in my sky. Now I'm just a stranger with a tear in my eye. How can a city with so much to see feel like an empty white desert to me? Stop for a second, let the world catch its breath. This feeling of almost is a slow kind of death. I'm reaching for fingers that aren't there to hold, just a story that's growing bitter and cold. 'Cause I'm lost in the crowd, invisible and blue, searching for shadows that look just like you. There's an ocean of people, a forest of skin, but I don't know where I'm supposed to begin. I'm shouting your name, but the wind takes the sound in a city
still looking for you. In the middle of the line.
There's a gold ring sitting in a porcelain dish next to the ashes of a burned out wish. You promised forever, like it was easy to keep. But now I'm just counting the secrets you sleep. The ink on the paper has started to bleed, like a map to a country I no longer need. I walk through the kitchen, I trip on the air where the ghost of your laughter is still standing there. We built up a kingdom on shifting white sands. Now I'm holding the blueprints with trembling hands. Every I do is a debt left unpaid in the ruins of every confession we made. And I'm picking up the pieces of a broken vow. They're cutting through my skin, and I don't know how to put them back together or to let them just lie under the weight of a gray hollow sky. It was etched into stone, now it's dust on the floor. I'm picking up pieces of a life we don't live anymore. For better or worse, ended up being the latter. I'm sweeping the floor, but it doesn't much matter. The cracks in the ceiling, the holes in the wall are nothing compared to the height of the fall. How do you mend what was never supposed to break? How do you swallow a lifetime of mistake? Yeah, I'm picking up the pieces of a broken vow. They're cutting through my skin, and I don't know how to put them back together or to let them just lie under the weight of a gray hollow sky. It was etched into stone, now it's dust on the floor. I'm picking up pieces of a life we don't live anymore. One piece for the always, one piece for the truth, one jagged shot for the version of you. I'm letting go now, but I don't know how to breathe in the wreckage of a broken vow.
I've got the glitter glued on my skin to hide the hollow where the cold gets in. The microphone is cold against my palm. They shout my name, they're feeling the rose, but I'm just a costume that nobody knows. And I'm crying in the spotlight, blinded by the glare, searching for a ghost who isn't even there. The applause is a thunder, a beautiful sound, but I'm just a wreck that's never been found. Every note is a needle, every word is a lie, performing my heart out just to say goodbye. Yeah, the world is watching, the cameras are hot, but I'm crying in the spotlight for the love I haven't got. But I'm hoping the shadows will swallow me. I see a silhouette standing by the door, and my heart hits the wood of the hollow floor. But it's just a stranger checking their phone, a sharp reminder that I'm standing alone. I'm sitting in the corner of the Starbucks booth, hiding from the bitter caffeinated truth. The barista called my name, but I didn't hear. I was lost in the ghost of a Weston Eber. Couples at the counter are sharing a life, I'm drifting through a lonely neon haze. The world is moving at a frantic pace, but I'm just a fracture in a crowded space. It's a public place for private pain. I'm the only one standing in the pouring rain, inside a building where the sun shines bright. I'm a dying star in the middle of the light. There's 100 people within reach of my hand, but I'm a language that they don't understand. Yeah, the room is full, but the heart is hollow in a public place with a private pill to swallow. I'm scrolling through my photos just to feel the burn, waiting for a lesson I'll never quite learn. A toddler's laughing 2 tables away, and I hate myself for wishing they'd go away. I got my headphones on with nothing playing, just to drown out the things that my mind is saying. I'm a master of the everything is fine while I'm bleeding out on a TikTok line. If I broke down now, would they look away? Would they ask if I'm okay or have nothing to say? The anonymity is a heavy cold shield protecting the wounds that'll never be healed. It's a public place but a private pain. I'm the only one standing in the pouring rain, inside a building where the sun shines bright. I'm a dying star in the middle of a light. There's 100 people within reach of my hand, but I'm a language that they don't understand. Yeah, the room is full, but the heart is hollow in a public place with a private pill to swallow. Just a face in the window, just a blur on the street, where the noise of the world and the silence meet. Private pain in a very public place. I'm the life of the party, the king of the room. dispelling the shadows, hiding the gloom. I've got a joke for the girls and a hand for the guys, while the salt is still burning the edge of my eyes. I'm checking my reflection in the back of a spoon, a distorted version of a man out of tune. If I keep moving fast, I can stay on my feet and ignore the debris of a life incomplete. But there are tears behind a smile tonight, hiding in the glare of the strobe and the light. I'm a neon mosaic of a man who's been broke, disappearing slowly like a plume of white smoke. You never guess by the curve of my mouth that my whole world is currently heading down south. It's a heavy curtain, a desperate disguise. The ocean is rising behind these blue eyes. Someone asked for a story, I give them a show, keeping the volume high, keeping the spirit low. I'm making clever, so I've been told, by people who don't see the frost and the cold. But the moment I'm driving, the engine starts humming. I feel the collapse that I knew was a-coming. A mask hits the floorboard, the armor falls off, and the silence is louder than a gunshot or cough. The hardest part isn't the being alone, it's the acting like glass is as sturdy as stone. It's the energy wasted on looking in my spine, when God knows my soul is just heavy and tired. Yeah, there are tears behind a smile tonight, hiding in the glare of the strobe and the light. I'm a neon mosaic of a man who's been broke, disappearing slowly like a plume of white smoke. You never guessed by the curve of my mouth that my whole world is currently heading down south. It's a heavy curtain, a desperate disguise. The ocean is rising behind these blue eyes. Take a picture. I look happy, don't I? Just don't look too close. Don't look at the rain. Just look at the smile. Shake it. I've got this mess down to a science now. A heavy curtain and a final bow. I'm standing in the light of the grocery store, buying the things we don't need anymore. My eyes are fixed on the back of a box, while the gears in my chest are losing their locks. Nobody notices the shift in my gaze, just a girl getting lost in the cereal maze. And I'm crying in plain sight, right in the street, walking through shadows of the people I meet. The tears are just rain on a windshield to them, a blur in the garden, a break in the stem. I'm falling apart at the top of my lungs, in a language that's spoken with silent tongues. The world keeps on spinning, it's a beautiful lie, but I'm drowning in broad daylight, crying in plain sight. I sat at the table in the crowded cafe, steam hitting my face in the usual way. I let the salt fall right into the phone, 100 miles away from the feeling of home. The waitress asked if I'm waiting for two. I just nod at the chair that's empty of you. She smiles and she walks to the table next door, never seeing the pieces of me on the floor. Oh, music, you don't have to hide when you're already a ghost. It's the people who love you who miss you the most. But strangers just see what they want to believe. A girl in a sweater with a heart on her sleeve. Yeah, I'm crying in plain sight, right in the street, walking through shadows of the people I meet. The tears are just rain on a windshield to them, a blur in the garden, a break in the stem. I'm falling apart at the top of my lungs, in a language that's spoken with silent tongues. The world keeps on spinning, it's a beautiful lie, but I'm drowning in broad daylight, crying in plain sight. Look at me, I'm right here. Tears on the sidewalk, disappearing like mist, crying in plain sight, and nobody even knows I exist.
I'm the life of the party, the king of the room, despair in the shadows and hide in the gloom. I I've got a joke for the girls and a hand for the guys, while the salt is still burning the edge of my eyes. I'm checking my reflection in the back of a spoon, a distorted version of a man out of tune. If I keep moving fast, I can stay on my feet and ignore the debris of a life incomplete. But there are tears behind a smile tonight, hiding in the glare of the strobe in the light. I'm a neon mosaic of a man who's been broke, disappearing slowly like a plume of white smoke. You never guess by the curve of my mouth that my world is currently heading down south. It's a heavy current in a desperate disguise. The ocean is rising behind these blue eyes. Someone asked for a story, I give him a show, keeping the volume high, keeping the spirit low. I'm making progress, or so I've been told, by people who don't see the frost and the cold. But the moment I'm driving, the engine starts humming. I feel the collapse that I knew was a-coming. The mask hits the floorboard, the armor falls off, and the silence is louder than a gunshot or a call. The hardest part isn't the being alone, it's the acting like glass is a study in stone. It's the energy wasted on looking inspired when God knows my soul is just heavy and tired. Yeah, there are tears behind a smile tonight, hiding in the glare of the strobe in the light. I'm a neon mosaic of a man who's been broke, disappearing slowly like a plume of white smoke. You never guess by the curve of my mouth that my world is currently heading down south. It's a heavy current in a desperate disguise. The ocean is rising behind these blue eyes. Take a picture, I look happy, don't I? Just don't look too close, don't look at the rain, just look at the smile, the sound of a single shaky breath. It's all I have left. I walked past the cafe on 4th and Main. The sky was the color of a dull gray paint. Song meanings, a stranger started laughing at a table for two, and for a heartbeat I thought it was you. The pitch was the same, that little catch at the end, the kind of sound that could make a heart mend. But when I turned around, the air just went thin. It was just a ghost where your voice should have been. Now I'm living in the echo of your laugh, the haunted half of a broken photograph. It bounces off the walls of this empty hallway. The only thing you didn't take away is the ringing in my ears when the room gets still. A memory that I cannot run or kill. The world is getting quiet, but I'm torn in half, chasing the echo, the ghost of your laugh. I found an old video saved on my You were acting a fool, being way too loud. I had played just to hear that melody again, the sweetest forever that ended in when. Now it plays on a loop in the back of my head, in the kitchen, the car, and the side of the bed. It's a beautiful symphony, sharp as a knife, the soundtrack to a former version of my life. I'd give up the music, I'd give up the stars, just to hear that one sound break through these bars. But the more I try to hold it, the more it fades out, leaving me here with nothing but doubt. Yeah, I'm living in the echo of your laugh, the haunted half of a broken photograph. It bounces off the walls of this empty hallway. The only thing you didn't take away, it's the ringing in my ears when the room gets still. A memory that I cannot run or kill. The world is getting quiet, but I'm torn in half, chasing the echo, the ghost of your laugh. There it is again, just a whisper in the breeze. Wait, stay, but the echo is all that's left of me.
The echo is still vibrating in the hall, dusting off the pictures hanging on the wall. It's funny how a piece of wood against the frame can sound like the ending of a family name. I'm standing in the kitchen staring at the floor, trying to remember who I was before. The handle turned and the hinges gave a cry. Now I'm just a witness to a fast goodbye. Genius. And oh, the silence after the slam is showing me exactly who I am. It's a heavy weight, it's a deafening roar, the ghost of your shadow walking out the door. The air is still, but my head is a mess, stuck in the quiet of this emptiness. The loudest thing I've ever heard you say was the sound of the world as you walked away. The clock on the mantel's ticking like a bomb, waiting for the feeling of a storm that's gone. I keep waiting for the keys to jingle in the lock, but the only thing moving is the hands of the clock. I should probably move, I should probably breathe, but I'm paralyzed by the way you chose to leave. No long drawn speeches, no let's try again, just a sharp wooden no at the very end. Song select. The neighbors didn't hear a single word we spoke. They didn't see the moment that the promise broke. But the house feels lighter by 100 pounds of skin, and I'm too terrified to let the morning in. 'Cause the silence after the slam Just a click, then the quiet. I never knew silence could be this violent.
I'm watching my hands as they're turning the dice, a blur in the mirror, as limits pass. I used to have edges, I used to have weight, but now I'm just smoke at the edge of the gate. You look right through me to the space on the wall, like I'm a picture that's starting to fall. The colors are bleeding, the outlines are thin. I don't know when the ends and the air begins, and I'm fading in real time, right before your eyes, like a summer sunset in the Atlantic skies. I'm losing my static, I'm losing my sound, slowly becoming the ghost you found. You're holding my hand, but you're feeling the air while I'm praying for someone to notice I'm there. Yeah, the heart is still beating, but the rhythm is crime. I'm just a memory fading, real time. Every I love you feels like a Wikipedia, the story changing though you won't admit it. I'm becoming a footnote, a name in the margin, a debt that you're clearing, a soul at a bargain. The more that you move on, the less I ask. I still buy the coffee that you used to like, I leave a little room for your keys on the spike. The hallway is empty, the welcome mat's dry, but I'm still living under a maybe sky. I know that you told me it's better this way, that the colors of us had all turned into gray, but I'm stubborn and foolish and stuck in the past, building a house that was never meant to last. So I'm leaving the lights on, just in case you get tired of searching for a familiar face. I'm keeping the porch lit, a star in the dark, waiting for the engine of your car to spark. The neighbors all whisper that I've lost my mind, but I can't leave the memory of you and I behind. Yeah, the electric bill's high, but my spirit is gone, and I'm scared of the dark, so I'm leaving the lights on. Shadows are heavy, they pull at my feet as I watch the headlights crawl down the street. Every brake light that flickers, every door that slams is a pulse in the silence of my Instagram jams. I should flip the switch and just go to sleep, but I have these promises I'm trying to keep, to a girl who isn't coming, to a heart that's moved on, while I'm still here waiting for a permanent dawn. They say that the healing begins with a spark, but how can I heal when I'm scared of the dark? If I turn off the glow, then the story is through, and I'm not quite ready to stop looking for you. So I'm leaving the lights on, just in case you get tired of searching for a familiar face. I'm keeping the porch lit, a star in the dark, waiting for the engine of your car to spark. The neighbors all whisper that I lost my mind, but I can't leave the memory of you and I behind. Yeah, the electric bill's high, but my spirit is gone, and I'm scared of the dark, so I'm leaving the lights on. still wearing the sweater that you bought to say sorry, even though the threads are fraying like our story. I keep a list in my head of the nights you didn't stay, like a collection of stones I can't throw away. I'm building a wall out of everything you did, and hiding the girl that I used to be hid. They say forgive and forget, like it's easy as breathing, but they don't see the way that my spirit is teething on the sharp edges of the lies that you told, and the warmth of the bed that's grown bitter and cold. I'm memorizing the hurt so I don't let you back in, but I'm losing the war underneath my own skin. And I'm holding this grudge like a lover's hand, walking through the ruins of the life we planned. It's a heavy weight, it's a poison vine, growing in the space where your heart touched mine. It's the only thing left that connects me to you, so I'm keeping the grudge till the sky turns blue. If I let it go, then you're finally gone, and I'm left in the hollow of a grayscale dawn. I'd rather be angry than feel nothing at all, so I'm sharpening the memory of the way that I fall. Is it justice or just a slow way to die, to keep the fire burning just to blacken the sky? Yeah, I'm holding this grudge like a lover's hand, walking through the ruins of the life we planned. It's a heavy weight, it's a poison vine, growing in the space where your heart touched mine. It's the only thing left that connects me to you, so I'm keeping the grudge till the sky turns blue. It's the cold hard comfort, it's the jagged dark light. I'm wrapped in the wrong to keep out the night. I'm not ready to heal
envelope is yellow, sitting on the dash. A little piece of paper, a whole lot of crashed jeans. I know every curve of the ink in your name, but opening the seal feels like fueling the flame. It's been sitting on the counter, then moved to the drawer. I'm terrified of what you don't feel anymore. The stamp is a bird that's forgotten to fly, just like the hello that turned into goodbye. And it's the last letter, heavy and white, a ghost in my pocket in the middle of the night. I'm holding the secrets you folded in three, scared that the truth is you're better off without me. Every word is a bullet I'm not ready to take, another sharp piece of a heart about to break. So I'll keep the seal tight and the truth out of hand, living in the silence of the things you never say. Maybe it's an apology, or maybe it's a blade. Maybe it's the reason that you couldn't have stayed. I trace the sharp corners with a trembling thumb, while the rest of my body is cold and it's numb. If I never read it, then we're not really through. I can still pretend there's a me and you, but the ink is a shadow bleeding through to the back. And my courage is something I've started to lack. Is it a mercy, or is it a curse, to stay in the dark when the light might be worse? I'm staring at the paper like a holy broken thing, waiting for the winter that your handwriting will bring. Songs to let, 'cause it's the last letter, heavy and white, a ghost in my pocket in the middle of the night. I'm holding a secret you folded in three, scared that the truth is you're better off without me. Every word is a bullet I'm not ready to take, another sharp piece of a heart about to break. So I'll keep the seal tight and the truth out of it, living in the silence of the things you never said. Untouched. I loved you too little, or I loved you too much. Still sealed. Sound of a match striking on a soft paper tear.